Hi, fight fans. This is Ray from Split Decision Boxing. Another one of my video blogs. Hope you like this one. Remember, please give it a thumbs up. Please like it. Please subscribe. Please share. Please comment. Blah, blah, blah. Right, let's crack on. Going to talk right now about one of the greatest fighters ever to grace our planet, in my opinion. And that is a young man by the name of Floyd Joy Sinclair, or otherwise known as Floyd Mayweather Jr. I talked to the previous video about Manny Pacquiao, as you know, what wonderful achievements he's made and how crazy and fantastic he is. And I have to say, you know, when you look at Floyd Mayweather's career, look at what he's done. It's mad, man. You know, it's his achievements are amazing. So he's 42 years old at the moment. So he's at the end of his career. He's been inactive really since 2017. He fought Conor McGregor as there was nothing on it. It was more of just an exhibition thing. But this is the guy. I think I mentioned Manny had won world title at 8 different weights, which is just out of this world. Not far behind him, to be honest, is Floyd Mayweather, who's won world titles at 5 different weights. The difference being, Floyd Mayweather is 50 fights in, never been beaten. Never been beaten. 50 fights, 397 rounds, 27 knockouts in those fights. And he's not fought mugs either, you know. This guy, he's fought people like the Britain's own Ricky Hatton, we all remember that, Marquez, Shane Mosley, Victor Ortiz, Alvarez, Maidana twice, and of course he beat Manny Pacquiao, who you know, many will say is the greatest, one of the greatest of all times. But you know, he has to go down as one of the greatest of all times as well. No one does 50 professional fights at that level. You know, bear in mind the middleweight, welterweight, should I say, division is that's a tough old division. You know, you've got speed and power, everything there. Listen to this, right? He has been a world title holder. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's held 11 different versions of a world title. WBC Super Feather, WBC Lightweight, WBC Super Light, IBF Welter, IBO Welter, WBC Welter, IBA Welter, WBC Super Welter, WBA Super Welter, WBC Super Welter the Diamond version, and the WBO Welter. That is just madness, right? You know, yeah, that's just absolutely crazy. Like the fighters like Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, people like that, they come along once in a lifetime. So any boxing fans out there who really know the sport will appreciate what I'm talking about. Any non-boxing fans, get them to name a boxer. The odds are they'll go Floyd Mayweather. He's just so well known because of his achievements. Personally, he's not one of my favourite. I mean, I've never met the guy, and I never will. I don't walk in those paths, unfortunately. But from what I see of him, what I read about him, he's not one of my favourite characters. You know, Floyd. I don't buy into posting on social media all your cars and all your jewellery and stack loads of money and cash, because yeah, okay, you have got it and you have earned it. Well done, nice one. But there are people who work just as hard in other ways who haven't got that money and will never be able to afford what you've got. So it's not. I just think it's sometimes just a little bit poor taste to flaunt that under people's noses. But there you go. Horses for courses, as they say. Characters make the world, don't they? Make the world go around. As I said, he's earned that money, and believe me, he's earned the right to have the amount of money that he's got. So, happy days. But when you look at what he's achieved, just look at what he's achieved, and the company he's kept. When I said about Ricky Hatton, Britain's Ricky Hatton was putting people away like it was nobody's business, and he fought Mayweather out in the US, and we all thought he's gonna win a title. Mayweather just destroyed him in the end. One of those boxing nights I'll never forget. He tied him up in knots, and at one point I think he was so confused that Mayweather was so quick. That's what his strength is more than anything. He's so quick. He ducked out of the way, and Hatton walked into the corner post, which was quite funny. But Victor Ortiz was another great fighter. Maidana at the time, you wouldn't write Maidana off. He was like, don't mess with this guy. But whoever you put in front of him, he's never ducked anybody. Whoever you put in front of him, he's dealt with. He will go down quite rightly when they write the book of the all-time greats. There's no doubt about it. You've got to put Floyd Mayweather Jr. in there. You've got to put Manny Pacquiao in there. Just the two were about what a fantastic time. I harp on about Manny Pacquiao. If there had been no Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao would have ruled the roost, unquestionably. I think he did anyway for a while. But so there it is. That's my. When I look at Floyd Mayweather, you look at his fights. Compare him to Manny. Manny was a fighter. Comes forward and he can box, but little short squat, comes in underneath, keeps going. You look at Floyd Mayweather. He's a boxer. He's a master of the art. He can dance, he can move, he can jab. You can't hit him. His head movement is fine. He's slick. Probably if you wanted to pick the most complete fighter, boxer, master of the art, pugilist of modern times, it would be, with everything he's achieved as well, it would be Floyd Mayweather Jr. And I'd take my hat off to him. Superb. There's others coming through, in the modern world, modern day, who may or may not go on to great things. Lomachenko is one that springs to mind. He may go on to achieve similar things. But for me, in my lifetime, Manny Pacquiao, in the modern lifetime, Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather Jr. stand head and shoulders above the rest. I can go back another generation or two and talk about people like Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran and Marvin Hagler and people like that who ruled that whole middleweight division that was theirs, and there was no touching them. But modern day, bear in mind Pacquiao's still active. Mayweather is inactive. 42. Does he want to carry on fighting? I wouldn't have thought so. He can go to bed at night. He can have a quilt made out of all of his $100 bills and sleep very nicely, knowing what he's achieved. That can never be taken away from him, and it can never be bettered. What he's achieved, but think about that. What Floyd Mayweather has achieved can't be bettered. You can't do 50-0 and hold. What did I say? It was 30. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and be at one point time in your life, you've held 11 different world titles. You've been a world champion at 5 different weights. Come on. That's it, isn't it? That's how it goes. That's achievement for you. You know, if you want to motivate yourself in life about achieving the impossible or going beyond your means, pushing yourself, take a note out of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s book. Nothing is impossible. If you want it badly enough, if you apply yourself, it's possible. There you go. Floyd Mayweather Jr., you're the man. Thanks, fight fans. Remember to subscribe, like, thumbs up, and comment. Thank you. Bye.